You say you want to win, you want to build something that matters, change your life, make your family proud, break the cycle. But wanting isn't enough, talking isn't enough, thinking about it, not even close. You have to go all in, fully, no halfway, no maybe, no plan B. This is the moment you decide who you're going to be, not in theory, not in dreams, but in action. Going all in means no more, I'll start Monday. No more waiting for the right time or perfect conditions. There is no perfect moment, just now. And now is daring you to leap. Not because you're ready, but because you're hungry. Because something in you is done with average, done with safe, done with excuses. You've played small long enough. Now it's time to go big. You want change? Prove it. Get uncomfortable. Wake up earlier than ever. Stay up later. Show up when every part of you wants to quit. Push past that voice whispering, "You're not built for this," or "It's too late." That voice is lying. That voice is weak, and you're not. You were made for more. You know it, so stop pretending you don't. Most people want transformation without sacrifice. They want the results without the work. But that's not how this works. Going all in is painful. It costs sleep, comfort, popularity. It hurts, but that pain is the price of real growth. If it were easy, everyone would have it, but they don't, because most people aren't willing to bleed for what they say they want. The world doesn't reward half effort. You don't get credit for trying. You get what you give, so give more. You've got energy, use it. Talent, use it. Fight, use it. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed. What matters is what you're doing now. Will you show up again? Will you chase it again? Will you rise after being knocked down for the 100th time? There's always a reason to quit, always a voice saying, too hard, too late, too risky. And that voice gets loud when you're close to something real. But you're not here to quit. You're not here to be average. You're here to go all in. And most people won't get it. They'll say you're too intense, too ambitious. That's fine. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to rise. And rising requires a level of sacrifice they'll never understand. So go all in, on your work, on your body, on your vision, on your discipline. Don't just do what's fun. Do what's necessary. Do what no one sees. Do what no one claps for. That's where you grow. That's where you become undeniable. Every time you take action when you don't want to, you get stronger. Every time you say no to what doesn't serve you, you get sharper. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you build something most people never will: self-respect. And that's the foundation of real confidence. Not hype, not noise, discipline. You can't afford to live lukewarm anymore. You can't keep choosing comfort over calling. You've got people counting on you. They may not say it, but they are. And you feel it. You've always known you were the one, the difference maker, the one who ends the cycle, builds the empire, leads the way, but only if you go all in. So what's it gonna be? Same story? Same excuses? Or are you ready to draw the line and say, I'm done playing small. I'm done letting fear run the show. I'm done quitting on myself. I'm all in. Every damn day. No turning back. No matter what. I'm all in. You want to win? You want to dominate? Then stop acting like you've got forever. Time isn't waiting. Life doesn't pause so you can figure it out. You either move or get moved. You take control or you get controlled. You go all in, or life will push you out. That's how this works. There's no prize for hesitation, no reward for being kind of interested. You have to want it more than comfort, more than validation, more than the dopamine hit you get from scrolling your phone while someone else lives the life you're too scared to chase. Going all in means showing up tired, training sore, working when it's boring, grinding when there's no applause, no spotlight, no recognition. You lead when no one's watching. You build when no one believes in you. You stay in motion when everything in you is screaming to stop. Most people can't handle that. They're addicted to excuses. They talk about potential, but won't pay the price to reach it. They want the glory without the grind. That's why they stay stuck. That's why they never taste what's possible. But not you. Not anymore. Something in you snapped. You got tired of wasting time, tired of being your own roadblock, tired of playing small when you know you were built for more. This is your moment. And moments like this don't come often. You're alive right now, breathing, capable. That's all the permission you need. You've been sleeping on yourself long enough. It's time to wake up and get loud. Stop waiting for the right mood. Start making the right moves. You want to look back in 5 years and not hate yourself for wasting another shot. Change now, not later, not when it's easier. Now forget the motivational clips. Forget the hype. If you need a reason to go all in, just look at your life. Look at your habits. Look at your bank account. Look at how many times you said, next week. That's your reason. You want more? Do more. You want change? Make it. Simple. Not easy, but simple. Going all in doesn't mean you won't fail. It means you don't stop. You swing harder. You use failure as fuel. You get tougher. You stop crying over what didn't work and double down on what will. You stop waiting to be rescued and learn to carry yourself. No one's coming. That's not a curse. That's your freedom. Because once you get that, you stop waiting and start building. And yeah, some people will think you've lost it. Let them. They don't see what you see. They don't know your fire. They're not chasing your dream. Their opinions, irrelevant. All that matters is how bad you want it, how far you're willing to go, how much fire you're willing to bring. Every day, no off switch, no backup plan, just obsession. Because obsession is what builds legacy. Obsession turns pain into power. Obsession is the line between being remembered or forgotten. You want to be unforgettable? Then live like it. Work like your name is on the line, because it is. Your future self is watching. Don't let them down. You say you're tired. You say it's hard. You say you're doing your best. But are you really? Or are you just doing enough to avoid guilt? Enough to feel productive without actually progressing? Because if you're not seeing results, maybe you're not going all in. Maybe you're still protecting your ego, doing just enough to look busy, not enough to break through. Going all in means cutting the lies. No more pretending, no more blaming, no more hiding behind "I tried." It means looking yourself in the eye and asking, did I give everything today? Did I keep my word to myself? Did I push when it hurt? Or did I fold the second it got uncomfortable? Effort doesn't earn trophies. Execution does. Effort is expected. You get rewarded for showing up, getting hit, and coming back harder. For grinding when it's cold, when it's dark, when no one believes in you. For refusing to quit, not because it's easy, but because quitting isn't an option anymore. Every skipped workout says comfort matters more than progress. Every time you hit snooze, you tell your dream it can wait. But dreams don't wait. They die. Quietly. Slowly. Until they become regrets that haunt you at red lights. That's the cost of playing small. That's the pain of almost. But you're not built for almost. You're not here for halfway. You felt that fire, deep down, that pulse, that pressure, that voice that says, I'm meant for more. That's not noise. That's your future self calling. And they're sick of waiting. They're begging you to stop wasting time and start acting like your life depends on it, because it does. Every decision you make is building your next version. What you eat, what you watch, who you spend time with, what thoughts you allow. It all stacks. Going all in isn't a mood, it's a lifestyle. It's who you are when no one's watching, especially when no one's watching. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being relentless. Doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Whether the results are showing or not, whether anyone claps or not. It's about getting so locked in that nothing rattles you. Not hate, not fear, not failure. You face it all, and you keep going. Again and again. You want real growth? Then stop hiding. Get uncomfortable. Get honest. Take risks. Do what needs to be done. Own your story, the pain, the flaws, the failure. Use it. Let it fuel you. That's your power. That's your proof you're still in the fight. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is built from the choices you're making right now. And deep down, you already know what needs to change. You know the habits killing your momentum, the distractions draining your drive, the version of you that's holding you back. Kill it, starve the laziness, starve the excuses, starve the pity, and feed the beast. Feed the hunger, feed the obsession, feed the fire. Fall in love with the unsexy work, the reps, the routine, the silence. That's where greatness lives. Not in applause, in discipline. You want to know why most people never make it? Because they quit when it stops being fun. They back off the moment it gets hard. When the hype fades and progress slows, they fold. But the ones who go all in, they don't care how it feels. They show up anyway, tired, broken, doubted, and they keep showing up until the job is done. You think chasing a dream is supposed to be easy? That there's some comfort guarantee? Number. It comes with nights where you're staring at the ceiling, wondering if you've lost your mind. Mornings where your body begs you to stay in bed, but you get up anyway. It comes with silence, with loneliness, with being misunderstood. But you keep going, because the mission matters more than the mood. Going all in means betting on yourself when no one else will. Putting everything on the line and saying, so, let's see what happens when I stop holding back. Most people never get that far. They never push past the breaking point to see what they're made of. But you've come too far to stop now. You've already suffered too much to walk away empty. Look around, look at where you started, look at what you've survived. You think that pain was random, that struggle was for nothing? Hell no, that was training, that was life sharpening you for what's next. So stop acting unprepared. Stop waiting for permission. Stop dimming your fire to make others comfortable. This is the season to go full beast mode. No more guilt for wanting more. No more apologizing for being intense. No more shrinking to fit into rooms that can't hold your ambition. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to shake the room. To move like someone who knows they belong at the top. And yeah, some people won't like it. Let them fall off. If your growth makes them uncomfortable, that's not your problem. That's confirmation. You're rising. You're building something they can't grasp because they're still clinging to average. When you go all in, you lose people. You lose comfort. You lose balance. But you gain something far more important, yourself. You gain clarity, power, purpose. You stop looking for approval and start chasing results. You stop searching for savior and realize you've been the one all along. You just needed to wake up your own potential. So from now on, act like you're all in. No more maybe tomorrow. No more half effort. No more kind of committed. Go full force. Outwork. Outlast. Outdiscipline everyone in your lane. Don't flirt with greatness. Marry the process. Bleed for it. Sweat for it. Sacrifice for it. Because that's what it takes. And if you're not ready to give that, stop pretending you want it. Stop wasting time with talk. Life is too short for fake hustle, too short for fear. You already know who you could be if you stopped lying to yourself. So stop. Do it. Not later. Not when it feels right. Now, right now, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your future. You owe it to every version of you that barely made it here. You didn't come this far to be almost. You came to finish the fight, and you finish it by going all in. Every damn day. You don't become legendary by accident. You don't stumble into greatness. You don't get unstoppable by showing up most of the time. You want it? Then you need to be the kind of person who does it every time. No skipping, no cheating, no shortcuts. Every representative, every step, every damn day. That's what going all in looks like. It's your habits matching your ambition. It's acting like the person you claim to be, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. You think champions love the grind? You think they leap out of bed at 4:30 a.m., thrilled every day? Number. They feel what you feel. They just don't negotiate with it. The work gets done, no matter how they feel. Motivation fades, energy dips. But discipline is eternal. Discipline is the voice that says, get up, when everything else says, stay down. And if you want to win, you better learn how to crank that voice to max volume. Going all in means you stop pretending you've got time, because you don't. One day, there won't be another Monday. One day, next time will be gone. The clock doesn't stop. The world doesn't pause. So why are you acting like you've got forever? It's time to kill the old version of you. The one who hit snooze. The one who needed perfect conditions. That version got you this far, but it won't take you further. Bury it. Burn it. Become the savage who shows up regardless. The warrior who works, whether it's raining, snowing, or silent. The machine who doesn't need praise, comfort, or an audience. Excuses are always available, so are exits. But going all in means you remove both. You burn the safety net. You torch the backup plan. It's just you and the grind. No distractions, no exits, no escape. This isn't about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you're done running. Want to change your life. Raise your standard. You've been cruising at 60 or 70%. That ends here. From now on, it's 100. Not just when people are watching, but when no one is. The way you eat, the way you walk, the way you talk to yourself. Every decision is a vote, and if you stay consistent, those votes add up. They become identity. They become results. They become reality. Yeah, you're going to lose people. People who preferred the older, smaller version of you. Let them go. Their comfort isn't your concern. Their limits aren't your ceiling. You weren't made to blend in. You were made to break through. To shine so damn bright they can't ignore you, even if it blinds them. Every morning the choice is yours. Stay safe or go all in. Stay the same or evolve. Settle for average or demand extraordinary. No one can choose that for you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your coach. Just you. So, what's it gonna be? You ready to lock in for life? You ready to wake up with fire in your chest and a target on your back? You ready to earn it? Not once, but every damn day? Then stop talking. Start proving. Go all in.